The company was founded in 1990, and it was founded around our duets that Jeannie and I did. Jeannie Hill. And Jeannie was, of course, crucial in the making of those duets. I mean, she was... I kept on saying, well, what I want to do is I want to make the kind of rhythm-driven duets that I saw Astaire do, or the Nicholas brothers do. They were kind of like my two favorite couples. So I had that company, and then these graduates said start a company, so I started the ensemble. And that was actually the beginning of my beginning to build group choreography, which I very much wanted to do. I mean, I had been doing it, but I wanted to do it in a more, I guess, controlled environment, because I really was trying to figure out how to create motion that swung through multiple bodies. But then I started submitting these choreographies to these festivals like Dance Chicago, and then we started touring. But I think the original presentations at Dance Chicago were very important in terms of getting the words jump rhythm out there, because some of the people who saw it said, well, we've never seen anything like that. Which made sense to me, because all I was doing was vernacular-bodied, rhythm-driven dancing, but not using prescribed early jazz African-American dance forms, which also upset people, because they said that was real jazz. And my contention is, no, it's the rhythm that's the real jazz, and then whatever movement you do to it is the real jazz. So that seemed logical enough to me, but I think that was a hard ball for some people to catch. These people who created jazz didn't go to schools and study shapes. They started putting on a pulse, they started playing a pulse, and their body moved to it. That's jazz. And because of their grounding in the African sensibility, they figured out how to swing it, because they knew how to syncopate. The other part of it is that Susan brought me here to teach in 1993 to head up the jazz and tap program, such as it was. And so it was my incredible good fortune to have an academic position that allowed me to lose all my money trying to support a nonprofit dance company. So this job was actually permitting me to do that, which kind of made sense, because this is a research university, and that was my research. So I'm very grateful to Susan for having kind of engineered my hiring here. There were some people who didn't want me. I understand that. But I originally came to teach both the jazz dance, or jump rhythm, she said, because she said the reason we're having you is because you are you're developing your own field of jazz, but also to kind of help the music theater people out. So I helped Dominic Massimi out, and I choreographed some of his WAMU shows and stuff like that. But that then eventually split, because I think they needed somebody who was going to do more Broadway style